Hello everybody, my name is Jack and welcome back. Welcome back to a new episode of Italian language lessons. Here I am in my new studio. No, it's not. I'm joking. It is simply springtime, so I can open the windows and use, finally, natural lights to shoot my videos, which is awesome, by the way. It is also awesome for my bill, but whatever. I don't care about money as long as you are entertained. Some time ago, I introduced a new format, practical Italian conversation. I started by telling you how to introduce yourself to Italian-speaking people, and now, in today's lesson, we're going to see more. We're gonna dive into more practical Italian language conversations. With no further ado, let's get started. So, if you missed the first episode, which is actually not related to this one, but I suggest you to watch it later because it is very interesting, especially tells you how to properly introduce yourself in Italian language. But if you already managed to watch the video, I leave it down here in the description. Let's just proceed further because in today's lesson we're going to see how to talk about our age. What? Why? Well, because if you meet people for the first time, it is simpler to address common topics and chit-chatting about, your age, what you're doing for a living, the weather with native Italian language speakers. The first information you could tell to your interlocutors is, how old are you? How old are you? In Italian language, it is literally translated with the sentence Quanto sei vecchio? Quanto for how. Sei, tu, sei, you are. Don't worry. Again, I leave down in the description a video about how the verb to be works in Italian language, so how to deal with different conjugations. But for now, just remember we are using the second singular person, you. Quanto sei. Vecchio is the Italian adjective for old. Vecchio, it is an adjective, but it is male gender. So in general, when you use the adjective without any possible connotations on the gender, you use the male gender version. Vecchio, old. But of course, if you are referring to a woman, you're going to use vecchia, the female version. Vecchi, plural male. Vecchie, plural female. But wait. Don't use this word, especially to women. Because in Italian I'm telling the word vecchio or vecchia, it is very, very rude. That's why it is no-go using the word vecchio, especially vecchia. So, no shit Sherlock, the formula in Italian language to ask for ages, it is not quanto sei vecchio. Absolutely no Italian speaking person would ever ask for your age using this formula. The right question will be quanti anni hai, which can sound in English like how many years do you have? It's a little bit odd, but in Italian works in that way. You're not asking how old they are, but you're asking how many years do they have, like if somebody could possess their own ears. The same idea, so the same philosophy of telling people how many years we do possess, it is translated into the answer. Instead of answering like in English, I am 38, for instance, in Italian would sound pretty odd. Io sono 38. No. In Italian language, again, you tell how many years you do possess. Io ho 38 anni. Pro tip for genius speakers. I leave down in the description a video about how Italian numbers work. Well, because it is important. If you have to tell people your age or asking, you need to interpret Italian numbers. After you finish this video, please watch the other one about numbers. But let's get back in topic. The correct answer is I have X years. Io ho 38 anni. Now, be careful because the question, how old are you, generally is a question you don't want to ask to old people or Italian women or any women in general. 3. Pro tip. You're welcome. So generally you don't ask to your interlocutors their age. The only social acceptable context in which you can freely discuss about your age is if you are among teenagers or young people. In this case scenario, especially in Italy, is not a taboo talking about ages, because often even few years makes a lot of difference in social status. Amongst adults, especially in business relationships, asking to Italians their age could be considered even discriminatory in some cases. So it is a big no talking about age. Why I'm telling you how to ask for and don't use it in Italian language? Because there are some tricks. There are some tricks to drop the argument without resulting rude. So, by following few tricks that can help you to introduce the topic of age discussion without any regrets. One trick is to compare your age to the interlocutors, implying that your interlocutors are always younger than you, using phrases like the followings. Are we the same age? Noi abbiamo la stessa età? Or, you're younger than me, right? Tu sei più giovane di me, vero? So, it is a trick, a smooth way to talk about age but not resulting obnoxious or rude. And if, after chit-chatting, your interlocutors admit they are older than you can react. Mild shock. No way, you look younger. Non è possibile, sembri più giovane. Another important topic is to talk about where are you from, the place of the country where you are actually coming from. The verb to come is the Italian venire, ire, so it follows the third conjugational pattern. Io vengo, tu vieni, lui, lei viene, noi veniamo, voi venite, loro vengono. Where are you from is the Italian da, dove vieni. Can be literally translated with from where you come, da, preposition, dove vieni, tu, the pronoun is omitted Because it is obvious that I'm talking to you. The answer is pretty simple. I come from. Io vengo da. From is the preposition da. And then, etc., etc., you place. The place where you come from. Remember that in Italian you use the article before countries' names. Not cities, but countries want the definite article. In the case of a needed preposition, the article and preposition itself merge into a new compound. For example, first, simple case scenario, I come from Rome. Io vengo da Roma. Because we are naming a city don't want any article, but just the preposition da, from. However, if I want to say I come from Italy, io vengo dall'Italia. Dall'Italia, because Italy, Italia, is a country, therefore it wants the definite article, la Italia, but the preposition plus la plus Italian, it is a mess of vowels. So you merge all together da plus la plus Italia into dall'Italia. Yikes! Well, rarely that goes so smoothly, because in Italian language there are many forms to ask for where do you come from. Another possible sentence could be di dove sei is another form to ask for the same question, where are you from? In this case scenario, Italians would use the verb to be. Di dove sei tu? Tu is omitted because it is obvious. But the answer wants the verb to be. I'm from Milan. Sono di Milano. The verb to be in this case scenario is used to express that you are living in Milan or that you are actually coming from Milan, because there is supposed to be your house. Third form could be dove vivi? Where do you live? Vivi, it is the verb vivere, to live. Io vivo, tu vivi, lui, lei vive, noi viviamo, voi vivete, loro vivono. So asking dove, tu, implicit, formally it is dropped. Vivi, where do you live, is the form that people could possibly use to ask where you're living. The correct answer foresees the usage of the verb to live. Vivere. Io vivo where? A Firenze. I live in Florence. In this case, the preposition in, it is the Italian a. Ladies and gentlemen, class is dismissed. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel and smash the like button. It is very important if you want to support my work. And if you want, write down in the comments what possibly be the dare delle forms of the colloquial sentences I've just dropped in today's lesson. Stay tuned for more content coming the next weeks. And remember, speak like a genius. Bye bye.